The Sony ZV-1 Mark II and the DJI Pocket Osmo 3 are two of the most popular vlogging cameras. Now, whether you're making content from the comfort of your home or you're out documenting your travels, you have certain things that you're looking for in a vlogging camera. In this video, as I compare the two, I'm just going to think about what do vloggers look for and what these cameras actually provide, and help you decide which camera is best for you. The DJI Pocket Osmo 3 is a beast when it comes to stabilization. Thanks to that built-in gimbal, you're guaranteed smooth footage. This is ideal for vloggers who are always on the move. If you are riding a bike, running, walking around, or just want to take some really creative shots, this is definitely a camera you want to consider. The Pocket 3 shoots 4K footage at 60 frames per second, giving you 10-bit color footage, which is great when you're the type of vlogger who prioritizes heavy color grading. It gives you more color range to be able to edit, and that means you can really push your colors in your post-production. The Osmo Pocket 3 also has a fixed 20mm equivalent f.2 lens, which means you're able to get pretty wide shots. There's no optical zoom on this lens. As I said, it's a fixed 20mm equivalent lens, so you're only limited to a digital zoom, which might compromise the quality of your footage if you zoom a lot. Another key feature that's important to vloggers is battery life. The DJI Osmo Pocket 3 allows you to shoot continuously for 140 minutes at 4K, and that's really great. But because the battery is built in, you have to literally plug it in to charge it, and that can take from 70 to 90 minutes to have a full recharge. I would advise getting the Creator Combo Pack, which comes with a battery extension, which is really helpful because you charge your camera as you are using it on the go, and that's really handy and it allows you to shoot for longer. Turning to audio, the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 has an integrated dual mic. The Creator Combo does help in that it comes with the external mic, and that external mic just makes such a huge difference. This is a test with the Pocket 3 for sound. Again, outdoors, camera's on auto, so it's doing all the work and I'm just walking about. And this is the sound with the plane overhead, the park, people. But I will say it's a bit of a quiet day today, so maybe the sound will be better. But yeah, that's with the Pocket 3. Now I've attached the mic and the sound might be a bit different. So this is with the mic connected to the camera. I'm still walking about the park, lots of people, lots of wind, and yeah, this is a sound test for the Pocket 3 Osmo. It does mean you're buying a creator set, but I feel like the elements that come in the creator set actually make the Osmo Pocket 3 better to use. So if you are looking to just have your audio done and have extra batteries, then do look into buying the Creator Combo for the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. A quick shout out to Sony and DJI for lending us these cameras. Thank you. Where DJI relies on the built-in gimbal for stabilization, the Sony ZV-1 Mark II uses optical and electronic stabilization. It's not as great as the gimbal, but it does eliminate a lot of the camera shake. You will still need to go in and add in some warp stabilization in post-production, but it's a good place to start. If you are on the go, I would advise having a tripod, whether it's a small handheld tripod or an actual tripod where you set up your camera. That does mean carrying extra bits, and this is where, when you have a conversation for whether the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 or the Sony ZV-1 Mark II, these are some of the things to consider. The one thing Sony is well known for is great image quality, and there's no compromise on the Sony ZV-1 Mark II. It also shoots 4K, but at 30 frames per second, giving you 8-bit footage. Now, if you're just a basic vlogger, entry level, and you're not really keen on heavy color grading, then this will suffice. If, however, color grading is such a big deal to you, maybe you need to consider the Osmo Pocket 3. Another key feature of the Sony ZV-1 Mark II is its 18 to 50mm zoom lens. This is really great because you're able to get different focal ranges. You can shoot at 18, you can get the 24, the 35, and the 50mm, and they're all great focal ranges for different types of vlogging. The flexibility that comes with having a zoom lens means there's no compromise on the quality of your footage. At f1.8 means it also performs really well in low light. If you're someone who's out shooting at night or in low light scenarios, then definitely this is the camera that you want to consider. When it comes to battery life, the Sony ZV-1 Mark II has a removable battery. It can shoot for about 60 to 70 minutes continuously at 4K, but the fact that it's removable means you can carry spare batteries. Those are an extra charge as you buy them separately, but it means you can shoot for longer and you don't have to stop and recharge your camera. With regards to sound, the Sony ZV-1 Mark II has been built with vloggers in mind. It has a 3-capsule directional mic, which enables it to capture really good audio whether you're standing in front of your camera or behind it. So I'm just taking a walk to try and test out the sound on the Sony ZV-1 Mark II, and yeah, this is just the sound. I'm walking outdoors in the park, Regent's Park, absolutely beautiful and green, and just doing a sound check. If I had to choose between the two cameras, which one would I go for? After having taken them out and spent a day shooting different types of content, a bit of a slow day with the Sony ZV-1 Mark II, and a bit of a fast, action-packed day with the DJI, I was pleasantly surprised. So I shoot Sony, and I thought I would be, in my comfort zone with the Sony. Of course, I found the navigation easy with the menus. Once you've used a Sony camera, you pretty much can use any Sony camera. So I found navigating around the menu really easy. But I will say, having to think of if I wanted better audio, having to attach and think of carrying extra audio, also just having one battery. It was a test and a challenge. Just having one battery also limited the amount of time I could shoot content. I think I went for like half the day before the battery ran out, and that was me shooting like bits and pieces of my content. And then I really had a good time with the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 because I had never used one before, and I was pleasantly surprised. And I think the gimbal feature honestly won me over. So if I had to choose, you know where I'm leaning to. I would love to know which camera you would pick. Let me know in the comment section. As always, don't forget to subscribe, turn on the notification bell so you know when the next video drops, and I'll see you guys soon.